So, for this bad food blog, I'm going to attempt to turn this all-day breakfast by Hunger Breaks into a decent meal. I'm going to be making some backup food as well, but I'm going to basically use it as a pizza topping.
Surprise!
This is a ham and egg pizza with a mushroom soup base, and this is a plain cheese pizza with a mushroom soup base. They're going in the oven in a minute. This is just a side note. The other meals that I cooked alongside the dun 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 all-day breakfast pizza. Oh god. So, currently I have my base. I put a little bit of cayenne pepper on there. I'm going to put some pepper on top of it. It's just I have the cayenne pepper, and to make sure it's spread evenly, I put it on the base. Sounds like a silly trick, but I'd already put it in. I'd already pinched it off into my finger to put on my wife's pizza, which was a ham cheese pizza with a mushroom base. Now that's more than enough cheese. Way too much. I think I'm just going to grate the rest of this and then put it back in the fridge when I'm finished. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be I'm not going to be able to pour the contents of this can straight onto the top of the pizza. You can probably understand why. Sorry, that was the rolling pin hitting the floor and probably denting it. What I'm going to do is empty this into a bowl, fish out all the meaty ingredients and a portion of the sauce and beans, and cover the pizza in them. Let's use the other camera and get a close-up. Doesn't look too appetizing from here. Hard to tell, but and there's the cayenne pepper pizza already. It does smell fairly similar to that Fray Bentos pie somehow. Sorry about this. Oh. Okay, so here we have it. Let's do a close-up with the iPhone. Very good camera on the iPhone. Its colour realization, everything is very, very good. I'm always impressed with the way it does close-ups. Wow. So, although it doesn't look great, it smells appetizing. It smells like baked beans. It genuinely smells good. And to be honest, for the smell, I'm actually looking forward to eating it. Now, going to need a spoon for this part. Let's get 2 spoons. So we have a sausage and another sausage. So it comes with 2 generous sausages by the looks of it. A meatball. Another meatball. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. And I'm pretty sure this disc here, that disc would appear to be what I would consider, they might consider the bacon. And we have 2 solitary mushrooms. Oh, 3. 3 mushrooms. I wouldn't call them solitary because they'd have to be on their own. We have a solitary piece of bacon. And then we have beans. So let's spread some beans about. I didn't want to pour the can straight on top of the pizza because you never know how much sauce you're going to get. I mean, thankfully there's not that much sauce in here because now baked bean pizza is something I've been meaning to do on the channel for a while, but I thought an all-day breakfast baked bean pizza was an even better fantastic move. I need to leave a gap there for the egg. And well, there's a little bit left over, but I think pretty much we're done. Let me spread this out to the edges a bit more. I think I'm going to cut those sausages down the middle just so I can be sure they cook properly. I mean, they come out of a tin, they're already cooked, but the idea is to make this taste as good as possible. So let's see what's inside them. Some sort of reasonable sausage paste. I probably should have cut them the other way, but I'm going to leave the meatballs as they are, as I always like meatballs on pizza, and I believe they're never normally large enough. Let's separate those out maybe. Turn them around, present them a bit better. The dough's still rising. I actually use dough from a bread maker when I do this. So all of this is scaped cheese here. From the cheese I'm using is quite crumbly, so as I'm grating it, it's all crumbling to pieces. It's quite a mature cheddar cheese. It has its origins fairly close to where I grew up in Bath, in the West Country, in Somerset. Although the county Bath is in changes all the time. It used to be in Somerset, then it was in Avon, and now I believe it's in Bath and North East Somerset, or Baines as the abbreviation goes. So there we go, we have cheese. Sort of not too much, I've used a bit, but it's grated, so it's going to create kind of a blanket on there. I can go in the fridge. Whoops, I need to put some cling film on that, so let's leave that put in the fridge later. Let's do a quick close-up with the second camera. There we go. As you can see, quite interesting. Oh, we're missing some cheese on top of that one. There we are. Right, get an overall shot. Now, let's get the egg in the middle. I'm using eggs from the Happy Egg Co. I don't know if they've been treated any better, but the advert would imply they have a life better than mine. Makes me jealous, really, and I'm glad they're enslaved and I'm eating their offspring. Their failed offspring, most of the time. And I have to spend 2 hours a day on the train going to work. Right, or coming home from work. Right, this is now going to go in the oven. Oh, one more thing. Some seasoning. Just loosely sprinkle some black pepper over it. And a little dash of salt on the egg, although I'm pretty sure the cheese and the other thing have plenty of salt in them. The egg doesn't taste great if it doesn't have the salt. There we go. Now the next shot will be what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty fantastic myself. So, there we go. It's finished. The egg looks like it's shrunk, but actually it's just the cheese spreading out. The egg sort of underneath the cheese. Smells wonderful. I'll do a quick close-up of it. It looks nice. And so that is an all-day breakfast pizza. I'll do some close-up video so you can see. It's looks great. I'm going to have to leave it to settle down for a few minutes before I cut it, because it's quite a lot of juice there and I just need it to get ready to slice. Thank you very much. This has been Bad Food Blog, and this is the all-day breakfast pizza. Wow, just saying that makes me shiver. Thank you for watching.